Beautiful, isn't it? Hi, shalom, and welcome to Kibbutz Kfar Xarov. My name is Stephen Abel, and I would like to take you on a tour of the Kfar Xarov story.
Kfar Xarov is situated on the Golan Heights in northern Israel. Until 1967, the Golan Heights were part of Syria, which is only about 1/2% of all of Syria's territory. These heights serve Syria primarily for military purposes.
As you can see, we're here on the remains of an old Syrian bunker. From this very bunker, and others like it all along the edge of the Golan, the Syrians would fire light arms and artillery down on the settlements in the Jordan Valley below, putting the lives of the settlers in danger on a day-to-day basis.
In addition, the Syrians made an attempt to divert the waters of the many rivers of the Golan into an alternate canal, instead of allowing them to flow freely into the Sea of Galilee. It is important to understand, the Sea of Galilee supplies 30% of all our water resources. As we say, water is the lifeblood of Israel, and the Sea of Galilee is our heart. These unbearable circumstances served as some of the reasons for the outbreak of the Six-Day War in 1967. The result of which was the Israeli settling of the Golan Heights. Since then, the Golan Heights have undergone exciting new developments. Dozens of new settlements were established. Factories and high-tech companies. Wineries. Modern agriculture. And of course, tourism. Utilizing the special character and beautiful views of the region.
For example, our holiday village that you're in right now. Come on, let's go see the kibbutz. Kibbutz Kfar Xarov was started in 1973, just a few months before the outbreak of the Yom Kippur War. Its first members came from the Israeli Scout movement, and they were soon joined by a group of Americans who came to Israel to start a new way of life. Shalom Ilah!
Hi, Steve. בוא פנימה. כשבאנו לכאן, היה כאן מדבר של אבני בזלת.
When we first came here, it was a desert of rocks. We were a bunch of kids from the city who decided to live communally. Our motto was, one for all and all for one. We set up committees for everything: economics, work, education, cultural life. Once a week we would have a general assembly and we would vote on our basic issues of lifestyle. Sometimes they would last until the early hours of the morning. Over the years, other groups joined us, including a group from North America. Mark, what made you leave everything and come here to Israel? to the Golan.
We grew up in the 60s in the States. Those were years of hope, freedom, equality. And the kibbutz for us was a synthesis between those ideas and our Zionist ideals. We could relate to the idea of ideology being more important than material goods. All our property belonged to the community. We worked according to the needs of the community. Income went into the kibbutz for upkeep and growth of the kibbutz. There were times when we would work in the fields and then dance or sing into the wee hours of the night. It was a great time.
Really was a great time back then. But we always knew that we would have to develop a variety of sources of income in order to survive and grow. From the beginning, agriculture was one of our major sources of income. Here's Avi. He can tell us what we're growing here.
We are growing winter crops, wheat and alfalfa. We have summer crops, garlic, parsley and onion. We have fruits, nectarines, peaches, pears. The crops are for domestic and export markets.
Today, our major economic division is our factory, ARI. Here we produce air release valves and other accessories for the fluid transport industry.
The ARI factory is 100% owned by Kibbutz Kfar Xarov. This factory is operating for over 25 years. We have over 100 workers from the region and Kfar Xarov. We are the world leaders in our area of expertise. We develop and produce fluid transport accessories for irrigation, drinking water, and sewage systems. In the last few years, we have registered 6 international patents. We are growing by 10 to 15% every year for the last 10 years. And we are the main source of income for the kibbutz. Our state-of-the-art dairy herd has over 350 cows, with a yield among the highest in Israel, in quantity and in quality. Our modern garage serves our cars and tractors, as well as serving other clients from the nearby region. And tourism, of course. Our vacation cabins are situated right on the edge of the Golan Rim, with one of the finest views in the whole country. Right now, we're in the process of expanding the village with more cabins, luxury suites, a unique spa and restaurant. Our children spend their days in the children's houses. The houses are divided according to age group, from a few months up till high school. The activities in this informal educational structure are many and varied, and are quite often planned and carried out by the kids themselves.
As counselors and instructors, we work with the children mostly by giving them the freedom to explore and to express themselves as individuals and as a group. They especially like walks in the kibbutz, in the surrounding nature.
It may seem strange to the outsider, but we believe that our educational system is quite unique and successful. For example, even though we are only 2% of the Israeli population, close to 20% of soldiers in elite units come from kibbutzim. Hi, Matan. We were just talking about you.
Hi, Shalom, Steve.
You want to take a picture?
Oh, sure.
Okay. The days are for working and studying. And after work, After work is for enjoyment. L'chaim. In the past few years, the kibbutz has made a lot of changes in the way that we run ourselves. The idea is to give the member more freedom of choice. Let's go talk to Noah and hear more about this. Bye.
These days, each member is compensated according to his contribution. He manages his life as he sees fit. We also have provided social safeguards to ensure that each member has a minimum income, pension, subsidized child care, and communal cultural activities. At the same time, we opened our community to new families who desire the kibbutz atmosphere without being partners in the business aspects. They buy their homes here and take part in the municipal side of our community.
In the past year, 20 new families have joined Kfar Xarov. Today we are 70 families with a total population of 320. And we're not done growing.
Isn't it beautiful?